Hello, vintage Star Wars fans. In this video, I am excited to reveal two of my favorite prop replicas. The Dawn Post Deluxe Darth Vader helmet from 1996 and 97, and a classic Heiland Synchronar modified to become the lightsaber for the Dark Lord of the Sith. Join me as we delve deeper into the legacy of these remarkable pieces, exploring their origins, unique features, and the journey it took for them to become a cherished addition to my collection. Let's start by taking a closer look at the Dawn Post Deluxe Darth Vader helmet. This helmet stands as a testament to the company's commitment to authenticity and quality. Although I have heard some argue that this isn't necessarily a positive reflection upon the company, apparently there were complaints of quality control issues with some helmets. Nevertheless, it is constructed from fiberglass and boasted a stunning glossy finish which set a new standard for Star Wars collectibles upon its release. Cast from an original Empire Strikes Back helmet, this replica was renowned for its remarkable general screen accuracy in regard to its size and shape. A behind-the-scenes photo demonstrates the comparable design features. One curious anomaly is that of the paint design. The gray-black color scheme on the faceplate was reversed from that of the film, a feature believed by some to be a deliberate decision by Lucasfilm Licensing to distinguish replicas from original props. Yet this reasoning remains unconfirmed, leaving enthusiasts to ponder its true purpose. Despite this quirk, the Dawn Post Deluxe Darth Vader helmet remains unparalleled from a license perspective. Its faithful replication of the iconic movie prop ensures its status as a cherished collector's item. Made from fiberglass, this helmet is pretty heavy, 5 to 7 pounds, depending on whether or not you are counting the hood and face mask together. It is simply unmatched by any other rendition of the original trilogy Vader helmet. In my quest to enhance the helmet's authenticity, I made the decision to swap out its original fiberglass tusks for meticulously crafted metal ones. In this image, the original fiberglass tusks can be seen. While not terrible, the silver paint is no match for actual metal. To find metal ones, I turned to the resources available during the early days of the internet, where I stumbled upon Yoda's House, a specialized website offering custom-machined metal parts tailored for Darth Vader helmets and various Star Wars props. Despite my efforts to access this old site via the Wayback Machine, it seems that the archive lacks any data or images. Nevertheless, it was through Yoda's House that I acquired these bespoke metal tusks, crafted to precise specifications. For current collectors wishing to do the same for any form of Vader helmet, have no fear. I was able to find similar if not identical tusks on Etsy. I can only hope they stem from the same skilled artisan continuing their craft in this new medium. These meticulously crafted tusks breathed new life into the helmet, infusing an added layer of realism into this iconic piece. A side-by-side comparison shows the attention to detail and value added by these quality machined parts. The story of how this helmet ended up in my possession is a bit of an accident. It was in the early 2000s when I found myself browsing through a local store called Party City. While perusing the aisles, my eyes caught sight of a Dawn Post Deluxe Stormtrooper helmet sitting behind the front counter. I couldn't help but comment on it to the store employee. To my surprise, he responded, "We have a really nice Darth Vader, too." But unfortunately, it was damaged when one of our employees dropped it after removing it from the shipping container. The mention of a damaged Darth Vader helmet piqued my interest. You see, I had encountered the Deluxe Vader helmet before during a trip to Universal Studios, where I instantly fell in love with its design. However, its price tag of well over $1,000 was outside of my allotted budget at the time. Curiosity getting the better of me, I inquired if I could take a look at the damaged helmet. The employee disappeared into the back room and returned with a box full of foam popcorn packaging, revealing the helmet within. Despite a noticeable crack where the rear dome met one of the sides and another on the dome just above the eye sockets, the helmet was otherwise in impeccable condition. I seized upon the opportunity and engaged in negotiations with the store employee, as I was willing to purchase the helmet despite the dome damage. After some back and forth, we struck a mutually beneficial agreement, which allowed me to secure the helmet for a fraction of its original retail price. Initially uncertain about the feasibility of restoring it, I embarked on a quest to breathe new life into the helmet. This journey ultimately led me to a local auto body shop renowned for its expertise in fiberglass repair. After an anxious wait of about a month, the helmet was returned to me, meticulously restored with craftsmanship that exceeded my wildest expectations. Remarkably, the result surpassed even the quality of its original factory condition, all achieved for an investment of approximately $250. Not only did the flawlessly executed paint job conceal any trace of previous damage, but it also imparted the helmet with a renewed sense of authenticity, elevating it beyond its initial state. With dome cracks repaired, a new paint job, and the addition of metal tusks, this helmet is now one of my prized possessions, superior to its release from the factory in many ways. Only 1,000 of these deluxe helmets were ever made, each one numbered and labeled accordingly. This helmet, number 469, is certainly not the lowest number available, but it is within the first 500 produced, effectively making it among the first half of the product run. This can be important among collectors, as there is a general belief that the more the molds are used, the less accurate and more warped the helmets become. While this might be true in theory, I have seen rejections of this claim by experts in the field. Experts who have stated that it is unlikely a single silicone mold can produce 1,000 pulls, and therefore having multiples would make more sense. The reason is simply that the molds deteriorate based on the materials used for the casting. Some molds deteriorate after 6 to 8 pulls, so the likelihood of multiple molds is pretty high. Either way, I'm happy with my find, happy with the restoration, and happy with the overall outcome. In my opinion, it was a great find that was well worth the effort. And thus, through a stroke of luck and a dash of determination, I transformed a damaged relic into a prized possession. Let's continue our journey into the iconic world of Darth Vader by diving into another piece of history, the Heiland Synchronar. More specifically, its use as Vader's lightsaber hilt. Much like the helmet, this lightsaber hilt has undergone its own transformation. Let's explore the details of this iconic weapon and the craftsmanship behind its conversion. The Heiland Synchronar is a vintage camera flash unit manufactured by the Heiland Research Corporation in the mid-20th century. Originally designed for use with various cameras of that era, the Heiland Synchronar was notable for its robust construction, distinctive design, and powerful flash capabilities. It typically featured a cylindrical body with a handle for easy grip and operation, and controls for adjusting flash intensity and synchronization settings. The Syncrhonar was favored by photographers for its reliability and ability to provide synchronized flash illumination for capturing fast-moving subjects or shooting in low-light conditions. Using a real-life object as the foundation for Darth Vader's lightsaber prop is a stroke of brilliance in prop design. It incorporates the intricate details and nuances essential for conveying the authenticity of a functional piece of technology. The prop designer's ingenious tweaks and additions further enhance this vintage equipment by infusing it with the commanding presence of a futuristic weapon. As a quick note, the Micro Precision Products flash handle, also known as MPP, is considered the definitive base for the Vader's saber hilt prop. However, there were a number of items used for prop sabers that varied across movies and even across scenes. The Syncrhonar and the MPP were likely parted out and even intermixed. It is not my intention to make a definitive claim, only to identify how the Heiland Synchronar is easily modified into such a prop replica. Let's take a look at some of those tweaks. First is the MPP shroud located at the head of the saber. Sometimes called the emitter, this is where the blade breaches the hilt. Next is the MPP handle clamp, which was originally designed for attaching and securing a flash unit to a camera. It provided photographers with a convenient way to mount their flash units onto their cameras, allowing for synchronized flash photography. Closely related with this clamp is the 1974 Exactra 19 calculator. This calculator was introduced to provide a portable means of performing basic arithmetic calculations without the need for electricity or batteries. But what does that have to do with the Vader lightsaber hilt? This calculator provided the decorative display bubbles retained by the clamp, which can be seen on the original prop. Finally, let's take a look at the grips. In the case of this specific lightsaber hilt, It seems that the grips were crafted from British military vehicle windshield wipers. While other hilts feature similarly ingenious repurposing techniques, it's truly remarkable to see the creativity of these art designers in bringing these iconic props to life. A side-by-side comparison between the prop and the windshield wiper blades offers a compelling visual confirmation of their transformation. As we conclude our exploration of these iconic Star Wars props, it's evident that each piece holds a fascinating story of craftsmanship, innovation, and dedication. From the meticulously restored Dawnpost Darth Vader Deluxe helmet to the ingeniously repurposed Heiland Synchronar lightsaber hilt, these props embody the creativity and passion of their creators. As fans, we're privileged to delve into the intricate details and behind-the-scenes anecdotes that bring these beloved cinematic artifacts to life. Until next time, may the Force be with you.